morning and welcome to class 824, vocabulary today. It's a good day. This is a good day to study vocabulary. However, this is high-level vocabulary. You see, as I've told you many times, the vocabulary in this section of the book, apparently easy, is much more important than this. Because the words we have here, each word you use maybe once a year. For example, I'm on list 17 on page 179. 179. All right? Adquisición. Acquisition. Curioso. En español hay una D. Adquisición. En inglés no hay ninguna D. Es ACQ. Acquisición. Como aqua. Acuático. Acquisition, to acquire. Adquirir is to acquire. To acquire. Acquisition. Mergers and acquisitions. M&A. Fusiones y adquisiciones de empresa. Mergers and acquisition. Una adquisición is an acquisition. A toda costa. Wow. In English, a todos costos o costes. At all costs. At all costs. Yes, you need to learn English at all costs. At all costs. A toda costa. Reto, desafío, challenge. Learning English is a challenge. Benefiting from this book and doing it right is a challenge. But it pays off. ¿Se paga? No. It pays off. Y el off que pinta ahí. It pays off means paga dividendos, te beneficia. It pays off. It pays off means es algo que te sale beneficiando. Studying this book properly pays off. It pays off. All right. Reto, desafío, challenge. 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 Sonido de che, challenge. Challenger es un aspirante al título. El campeón y el aspirante. The champion and the challenger. Challenger. So, a challenge. I like challenges. Policía, a cop. What? Policeman. A policeman or a policewoman. Yeah. Do you know the story about the policewomen? No? I've never told the story of the policewomen, Marta. De las mujeres policía. Oh. Okay. Would you like to hear the story? You want to hear the story? Marta likes stories. This happened in 1975 or 1976. A long time ago. I was young, 23 years old. Yeah. And I was working, teaching English in a language school next to the Plaza Mayor, in the center of old Madrid. And I went with another person, another guy like me. I went to a restaurant there, and we went up to the second floor of the restaurant. It's called Los Galayos. It's still there. It's a good restaurant on the second floor. And the second floor, it was empty. All except one table in the middle. And the table in the middle, there were about 12 policewomen, mujeres policía, with their uniforms, having lunch. And my friend and myself, we sat down in a corner table, and I looked over and said, wow. I said to my friend, those are very attractive policewomen. All of them were very, very attractive. And I said to the waiter, I said, my God. No, not to the waiter. I said, these are very, very attractive policewomen. I said, my God, I think I'm going to become a policeman here in the Policía Municipal de Madrid. If all the policewomen are like that. And finally, I spoke to the waiter. I said, my God, those are really good-looking policewomen. He said, They aren't policewomen. These are actresses. But there's one. I said, hay una. Incredible. It was María José Cantú. And in 1975, she made a movie called La Mujer Policía. And apparently they were filming near the Plaza Mayor, and they had lunch there. I thought initially that they were real policewomen because they were all dressed in their uniforms. And so it wasn't a realistic, let's say, portrayal of the policewomen. Policía, policeman or policewoman, or cop, C-O-P, cops. The cops, miren los cops. Se usa más cop que policeman. Cop. Yes. I'm a cop. I am a cop. C-O-P, cop. I'm a cop. Means soy policía. Hey, Richard, are you an English teacher? No, I'm not an English, I'm a cop. Policías y ladrones, jugar al juego, is cops and robbers. O sea, cops y policías y atracadores, because a robber is un atracador más que un ladrón. Cops and robbers, cops and robbers. Now, why cops? Because 120 years ago, or 130 years ago, in Great Britain first, and in the United States, the uniform of the policeman had buttons, and the buttons were made of copper. Cobre. So we said, vienen los cobres. The coppers. A veces decimos la palabra entera. Y todavía se dice a veces, coppers. But then we reduce the cops. And it's the most common word for policeman, the cops. All right, a cop. Merecedor. Eso no se dice en español. Deserving. Yes. Marta is a very deserving person. Persona muy merecedora, que significa que merece a higher salary, a better position, right? You see, yeah. She's a very deserving person. She deserves the best. Me? I deserve the best as well. I come here, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm teaching you English on television every day. 824 classes. ¿Será posible? Yeah, I deserve a medal. The Medal of Honor. Yeah, for perseverance, effort. Yes. Pesado with English. All right, deserving, deserve, merecer, merezco. Más pasta. I deserve more money. Recuerdo, me merezco más pasta y un despacho con vistas. Soy un tío de casta. Y de las mentes más listas. Yeah. I deserve more. Deserve. Emprendedor, enterprising. Un emprendedor, uno que emprende, is an entrepreneur. Me, I'm an entrepreneur. I was an entrepreneur. Es una palabra francesa, originalmente. Entrepreneur. But it's the most common way of al que inicia una empresa, a startup. It's an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship. El emprendimiento, emprendeduría, emprendimiento. Entrepreneur. Ahora bien, ser emprendedor. Persona emprendedora, el adjetivo. El sustantivo es entrepreneur. Ahora, es una persona muy emprendedora. He's a very enterprising person. Enterprise, enterprise significa empresa. Sin embargo, no lo usamos. Usamos company, or more specifically, corporation, limited company, a company. Enterprise is the macroeconomic term. Capitalism, el capitalismo está basado en el sistema de libre empresa. Okay, capitalism is based on the free enterprise system. Self-initiative. Se dice autoiniciativa. This is very Anglo-Saxon, not very Spanish. Self-initiative, the free enterprise system. Capitalism, the free enterprise system. Enterprise. Now, enterprising is una persona muy emprendedora. Enterprising person. He's a very enterprising person. Quincena. Fortnight. This is British. It's not American. fortnight. Fort, como un fuerte, fuerte, Laramie. Fort, night, como noche, fortnight. Todo junto, fortnight, fortnight. Fortnight es una quincena. Creo que son 14 días. I think, I'm not sure. Your homework is to check. Duration of a fortnight. Is quincena or catorcena? Is it 14? I think it's 2 weeks is a fortnight. It's a British expression. And I didn't know the meaning of fortnight until I was about 25 years old. But I had heard it many times in British movies, British films. Oh yes, the following fortnight. And I assumed it was noche anterior, the night before. No, una quincena, a fortnight. Fortnight. We just say it, in the United States, we don't say fortnight. We say a half month or 2 weeks or something. Yes. In the next 2 weeks, during the next fortnight, during the next 2 weeks. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Y eso es avanzado? Why? Pero aquí dice how come. Y se dice millones de veces al día. How come? He decidido dejar la empresa. I've decided to leave the company. How come? How come? Como cómo venir. How come? How come? How come is a very common way of simply saying why. Don't worry about learning how come. You say why. I'm planning to leave the company. I've decided to leave the company. Really? Why? I've decided to leave the company. Really? How come? How come? How come quizás es con más sorpresa. ¿Por qué? How come? Bah. Why? Don't worry. Use why. How come? How come? No tiene sentido. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Marta is an excellent photographer for very special for children. She takes pictures of children with an interesting background, Christmas background, birthday, serenitas, and all kinds of things. And there's a line from here to Valhalla for her photographs. Valhalla es el jauja nórdico. Valhalla es donde están los dioses nórdicos. Es el cielo nórdico, Valhalla. You hear in Spain, you say, hasta la conchinchina. Okay. They're waiting for her, but she continues working por cuenta ajena. I mean, she continues working in a company here. Yeah, she can get rich, maybe. Yeah, yes. And so, it doesn't make any sense. Que no tiene sentido. Que siga aquí conmigo. ¿O será? Maybe it's a question of true love. Love is a many splendored thing. Yes. No tiene sentido. It doesn't make sense. Solemos insertar any. Es opcional, pero solemos meter any. It doesn't make any sense. También al revés. It makes no sense. Usando no como agente negador. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. She can make a fortune with her artistic camera work. And she comes here to listen to me speak English in front of a camera. All right. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Lujoso. Luxurious. Claro. Luxurious. No es lujurioso. Es lujoso. Luxurious. Luxury. Luxury. Escucha la pronunciación. Lujo. Es un lujo. Aprender inglés cuando tienes otros, whatever. It's a luxury. Je suis argentine en Argentina. Yo sé. Yo fui allí ayer. Luxury. Ese sonido de los argentinos y uruguayos cuando hablan. Yo. Luxury. Je. Luxury. Luxury. Es un lujo. Luxury. Luxury items, artículos de lujo. Luxury. Luxurious. 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 All right. Ostras. Aquí viene en singular. Ostra parece una exclamación. Oyster. Oysters, oysters. No se dice en inglés. When I came to Spain, gente decía, ostras, pedrín. ¿Te suena? Y digo, ¿y el pedrín qué es? Of course, dicen ostras to avoid saying something else. Decían, when I came to Spain, I learned my first girlfriend in Spain, Isabel. She had a dirty mouth. Yeah. Oof. She said the worst things. I learned all the bad words in Spanish from Isabel. I didn't learn later I learned the soft ways. Me cachis en la mar, salada or something, or ostras and these things. I learned the soft way, corcholis and things. But with Isabel, I learned the hard stuff, okay, the strong stuff. Ostras is oysters. Do you like oysters? ¿Te gustan las ostras? No, me neither. Me neither. But I've only given oysters one chance in New Orleans. In New Orleans, if you go to the French Quarter, el barrio francés de New Orleans, the famous French Quarter, Quartier Quarter, the French Quarter in New Orleans, the two most famous streets are Bourbon Street, Calle de Bourbon, and Royal Street. And there's one street connecting the two, and there's a very famous oyster bar. And you look in, and you see 100 people standing, opening oysters and eating oysters. I tried one, and I didn't know. Am I supposed to chew it? No, swallow it. No, I wasn't convinced. But I've never tried oysters since then. So maybe I need to give oysters a second chance. Ostras, oysters. Oysters, escrito con O-Y, oysters. Recreo, recreation. To recrear. Pero no es recrear, o sea, recreation. Yes, general recreation. Ahora, patio de recreo in the schools, we say, I can't remember what we say. I'm going out to the playground. Sí, terreno de juego. Ground. Playground. It's a patio de recreo de los colegios. In the United States, the playgrounds are very big. In Spain, many of the urban schools, the playgrounds are smaller and often asphalt or something. The playground. Go out to the playground. Pero recreation. Ahorros, mis ahorros, my savings. Con ese, igual en inglés que en español. Ahorros con ese. My savings. Richard, do you have a savings account? Una cuenta de ahorros? No, I don't have a savings account. You don't save money? Yes. But my savings are in different investments, not in a savings account. But don't you think you should have a savings account? Maybe, a savings account. Savings, yes. Pala, shovel, pala. Para cavar, to dig. If you want to dig a hole, you need a shovel. Escrito chovel, S-H. Shovel. Otro palabra es spade, como picas en las cartas, oros, picas es spades. Pero se dice mucho más shovel, a shovel. Do you have a shovel? Do you have a shovel in your house? No tienes ninguna pala, no tienes palas. Chica sin pala. She doesn't have a shovel. All right. If you want to dig a hole, tienes que alquilar una pala. You have to buy a shovel or rent a shovel if you want to dig a hole. Now my great uncle was a mortician. This is interesting. The small town, my great-grandfather founded a town, fundó un pueblo in Texas, yeah. And calle principal is Vaughan Street, yeah. My great-grandfather started a town from scratch in central Texas called Bertram. Bertram. All right. And he named it Bertram because of the railroad commissioner, because my great-grandfather went to Austin, Texas, the capital, and he said, Mr. Bertram, I know you're planning to build a railroad through this area of Texas. If you route the railroad through my new town, we will call the town Bertram. It's Mr. Bertram. And he said, okay. So the railroad passes through Bertram. Okay. But the main street is Vaughan Street. Okay. Now, my great-grandfather had 7 children. The first 5 were girls. 5 chicas seguidas. He continued. My grandfather. Okay, finally. And then my great-uncle, el tío abuelo, great-uncle. All right. My grandfather was born in 1890, and my great-uncle was born in 1892, 2 years later. All right, fine. And they had 5 big sisters. Pobres. All right. And my grandfather became a doctor. He became a doctor. And he was a very good, very loved doctor in Bertram and around Bertram. Tenía el récord de partos, 3,600 partos. You remember? Yeah. 3,600 births, and he didn't lose a mother. Now, his brother, the other one, era el maderero. He had the lumber yard. He sold lumber. Lumber es madera ya preparada para la construcción. It's lumber. And he sold the lumber. But he was also the mortician. And the mortician is el embalsamador y el enterrador. You understand? The pompas fúnebres and things. Okay. So my grandfather was the doctor. He killed his patients. And his brother made the coffin, and buried them. Tenía una mafia there. You see, it was good. But no, I'm kidding. I'm not. ¿Yo creo que es verdad? No. But in any case, it was. He died when he was 50 of meningitis. My great uncle. Yeah, strange. But in any case, so I was talking about pala, a shovel. So he needed to dig graves, cavar tumbas, to dig graves. If you want to dig a grave, you need a shovel. All right, a shovel. Let's go on. Mantel, tablecloth. No, I'm sorry. Cónyuge, spouse. Claro, tenéis la palabra esposo, esposa, y esposas. Spouse. Spouse, mismo raíz. Spouse es cuando no especifica marido o mujer. Spouse. Mi cónyuge. My spouse. Spouse. Se usa mucho, ¿eh? The spouse. Spouse. Ahora, esposas or handcuffs. Handcuffs. Cuff is el puño de la camisa. Cuff. C-U-F-F. Handcuffs is esposas, de esposar. All right. So, cónyuge, spouse, mantel, tablecloth. Cloth is paño, un paño. O sea, paño de mesa. Tela de mesa. Tablecloth. 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 All right. Esmero, thoroughness. Oof. These words are very high level. Thoroughness. Thorough means esmera, hecho, concienzudamente hecho. Very thorough. Muy concienzudo. Entonces, lo has hecho con mucho esmero, with a lot of thoroughness. Chantajear, to blackmail. Correo negro. Blackmail. Yeah, not email. No. Or snail mail. No. Blackmail. Blackmail is chantaje. Chantaje. Chantajear is to blackmail. Misma palabra como verbo. Me estás chantajeando por un casual. Are you blackmailing me by any chance? Do I get the impression, cuando dices por un casual, no estarás chantajeándome. You're not blackmailing me by any chance. I get the impression you are blackmailing me. Chantajear is to blackmail. Odiar is to despise, to hate, to despise. To despise means, whoa, yeah, I hate, un odio, to despise. Echar patadas, to kick out. To kick is lanzar con la pierna o con el pie, a kick. Free kick is tiro libre, lanzamiento libre. In football, no en baloncesto, it's a free throw. Free throw, free kick. Yes. All right, so echar patadas, fuera de aquí, out, to kick out. Marta's going to kick me out, probably. But maybe tomorrow. See you tomorrow.